Hey everyone, my name is... Hey, me. Before the video starts, I just want to really quickly ask if you could maybe like this video or subscribe. I realize that I'm getting very, very, very close to one of my goals for this year, which is 1.5k subscribers. And if I got to that, it would mean a lot to me. So yeah, if you want to subscribe though, don't subscribe. Don't feel like peer pressured. Anyways, I'll shut up. You can watch the video now. There are weapons in Fallout 3. Big weapons, small weapons, good weapons, and bad weapons. But what about no weapons at all? Can you beat Fallout 3 with only your fists? Miss you, Mitten Squad. Waking up from my flesh sack, my dad sticks a screen in my face and I make myself look pretty before Mama gets a little jealous of me and just dies. Years later, Dad traps me in a cage which I escape easily and set up my stats. My dad comes back faded in the hoe and starts calling himself the Alpha and me a little goo-goo baby that can't think before walking outside with me. On my birthday, I use VATS to teleport and fist my dad. What? Wait, hold on. On my birthday, I use VATS to teleport and fist the Rad Roach, and then VATS teleport back to get a fit pick with my dad. For the GOAT test, Butch calls my dad a fiend, and I couldn't let that slide, so I fight a 3v1 and win before picking Unarmed, Speech, and Medicine as my attack skills. Then, I get woken up from my wet dream by Amada, who tells me my dad stole the Overseer's stash and left the vault, and the Overseer demanded all security to hunt me down and kill me. I team up with the Rad Roach to kill the first threat, and then I leave the vault like my dad and head to Megaton. Heading inside, I find a lone baby, and not seeing a mother nearby, I pull a Finder's Keeper and take the baby. I'll name her Kathy. I hack into Moriarty's terminal and find my dad's location, then get hired to do some courier work for this girl's family in Arafu. Heading over, I talk to the sheriff, and then head into the house to find the parents, and turns out they're all dead as hell. Telling the sheriff I find the little brat and tell him to go back home because being a freaky vampire is for nerds. Going back to Megaton, I talk to a girl who wants me to check the Super Duper Mart, and heading over to the place, it's overrun with raiders who I can deal with pretty okay, with only a little bit of struggle. One guy had a baby on his back, like me, and we duked out like Jaegers, which was awesome. Leaving the mart, I find a little girl that looks like a ghoul named Scratched, and my motherly instincts kicked in, and I have a new child now. The ghouls made me burn through my healing items like gasoline, and after them, I turn the corner and see... Scariest Superman by far. Picking up the pace, I just run past Superman and then run past the next fight because I thought I could sleep in this bed, but then I realized I could just teleport out of there, so I just slept in a bed at Megaton. Rejoining the charge into the GNN, I plow through these super mutants and show off my Savio Vega impression by jumping from the top rope on these green freaks. I then sit in this spot and watch as the behemoth spawns in and wait for them to kill the bastard while eating dinner. 3Dog likes my taste in music and just tells me where my dad went, which is Rivet City down south. Heading there, I see the cool bridge and a group of guys talking about a missing robot of some sort. Weird. I then see the lady who was at my birth, and she told me my dad went to the local gas station to try and find that gas station weed. Knowing the dangers of such a gas, I go to the wrong place and clear out a slaver camp by accident. After clearing the place out, I spotted a behemoth out and about, and apparently I didn't see the giant cage it was sitting in, and I felt like I was going insane trying to figure out how I got inside there. I also tried to fight it, but it kills me in 3 hits, so I just gave up. Heading to the actual location, I give my baby armor to Scratch and head inside the cool pod. Inside I just activate the failsafe, but in my defense, I at least found out the code all by myself. Welcoming the Golden Horde with open arms, my dad says he's proud of me, and we walk back to the purifier where he tells me to go open the pipes for maximum inhalation of his pen. Upon opening the pipes, I see the Enclave arrive, and they want control of the purifier to infect all of the water with the gas station weed. Big Papa hotboxes the room and kills everyone in there, including himself. Being united in grief with Dr. Lee, I let out my inner wolf and kill the Enclave soldier in our way before we run to the Brotherhood of Steel Citadel. Slurring my words here, I'm so sorry. Inside the Citadel, they tell me the location of a cure to the inevitable global greenout that's going to happen inside this old vault. Telling the brants in front of it to beat it, I head inside and deal with the super mutants handedly. Iron Fist is really strong against big targets who keep using guns that just can't hit me. Inside, I free Fox, who repays me multiple times. One time I tried to skip the following segment, but he was so kind, he waited an hour for me to keep following him. Not to mention, he killed his own brothers for me multiple times. Thanking for his service, I know the Enclave is about to get me, so I let them hit me with their best shot and... Oh, fuck my liver.
Control is 100% this location, no sign of that 647E. Copy. Ready weapons, multiple hostiles inbound.
This is an attempt to make this video longer, which you fell for. since you totally liked this video and commented "I love Fox" in the comments. Now, you will like this video if you have not already. Good. You've done it. Boys, take them to the brig. Autumn calls me a gay nerd and leaves me there before the president says he's gay too and lets me go. Meeting the president, turns out this is a reverse her, and he asked me to smoke this super toke with him and kill everyone. I deny him, then leave and find the goat Fox again, who saves me and Scratch. I think his service for us has granted him the rank of Uncle Fox. The three of us head to the Citadel and tell them about the Enclave has the super toke, so we work with Liberty Prime to clear our way to the Purifier. At one point, Liberty Prime did some floating shenanigans, but fixed himself eventually. Meeting Autumn again, I at first decided to try and keep him alive and be a good person, but he kept on being a dick, so I decided to slam his face into the metal stairs. Afterwards, I sent in the goat Uncle Fox and proved for the 100th time, yes, you can beat Fallout 3 unarmed only. But don't worry, dear viewers, I'm going to do the DLCs too, because I'm not uploading like a 7-minute video. Heading to the boat, I pay for my ticket and head over to Point Lookout. Heading to the Burning Mansion, I help this fancy ghoul with his tribal infestation, and he shows me his sick gaming setup and sends me upstairs to activate some bombs he placed to prevent the tribals from finding his gacha account. I quick save quick load spam to get inside and then try to punch it, which kills me. Reloading a save, I survive this time, then QSQL back to the correct side. Desmond then hires me to infiltrate the tribal's cult and find their leader, and I agree because he has cool glasses and I get weak in the knees for a man in a nice suit. Before going over there, I do the Haley repair glitch to repair my outfit and head over to the cult space. They don't let me in immediately though and force me to go eat some weird plant. While eating said plant, some crabs were eating me alive, but suddenly they disappear. And at the end when I get out, they allow me in, but I have such a bad headache and oh dear God, my hair. Losing my hair, and a bit of my brain too, I talk to Medea, who sends me into their god, which turns out to just be a scientist who kept his brain alive. I go tell Desmond, put the bomb on the Ferris wheel, and return to the mansion only for it to blow up. Luckily, Desmond was alive, and we head out to beat the evil brain. During the walk, he did a little swim sesh before walking inside the lighthouse. By the way, I want to play Bioshock once I'm done with this nanology of challenge runs. What do you guys think? I slap all the metal technology with my knuckles until we get to the brain, and unfortunately I can't break the glass with my bare hands. In an attempt to beat the DLC, I kill Desmond, but that doesn't finish the DLC either, so I take his gun and kill the brain myself. Let's just say he did it and I didn't kill him. Leaving the island with severe brain damage, I go to where I last saw the Brotherhood, and after helping them out with the super mutant problem, they put me in this funny machine and give me wartime PTSD. This DLC is very boring. It's a giant combat simulation, and everyone has guns except me. So all you need to know is that I let my soldiers kill everything, and I ran past a lot of enemies. Skip to this timestamp on screen right now if you don't want to see it.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly. on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd lie to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
At the end of the DLC that I spent 3 hours just sitting around or following my men, I get the general to kill himself and don't even give him the honor of watching him die, and cover him up with my new D&D character. He's a custom lineage fighter barbarian named Lucky Roo, and punches the shit out of people. Leaving the DLC, I realize these are the Brotherhood outcasts, not my friends, so I kill as many as I can before trying to find my kids. On the way to Fox's house to see if he knew where they were, I get abducted by aliens, and as they probe me, my mental fortitude snaps and I become a psychotic murderer. In my mindless rage, I start beating on my cellmate before hearing the cries of a trapped child that I free. Going throughout the space station to turn on the power in multiple sections, I smash the aliens' heads open like crushing a mango. And I even do a spacewalk to gain full control of the ship. The aliens, of course, don't like my elite girl boss moves, and we get into a dogfight in space that we win handedly and leave this DLC within an hour. Returning to our solar body, I get a radio call from a man named Warner who knows about me and tells me that he knows where one of my children are. Heading to him, he brings me to Pittsburgh, and as I attempt to walk inside, it gets me beaten and enslaved. Forced to find steel ingots, I am insanely proficient in this task, and they let me go into the arena to fight. At this point in the game, my build is entirely done, and I'm chunking guys in full power armor. Winning enough, I can invite to meet the big boss, who tells me that I'm a cool person and that he wants me to join him and his people. But before joining, he wants me to meet his wife. Entering her room and... oh god. My baby girl. They took you from me. The woman starts talking about how that's her child and asking how I got in here. But I refuse to talk to such a heartless monster, and I kill her. No one's getting away with my children again. I'm never leaving them again. I'm so sorry, Kathy. Wave after wave of Asher's men came after me and my baby, but I didn't let any of them stop me. Bullet after bullet landed in my body. But I'm special. I'm the alpha. And they're the little goo-goo gaga shit babies that are gonna die at my hands. I tore Asher out of his power armor and went back to Warner, who was grateful that I freed his people and bid me and my child farewell. Finally, we can be a family again. Just us. Operations report. Year 2288. Finalized report on Punch-Out, the Vault Dweller who stopped the Enclave from gaining a foothold in the East. 3 years after the incident in Pittsburgh, she was found in a house with the subject. The child who once was immune to radiation seems to now have an autoimmune disorder. Fate's a cruel bitch. Punch-Out herself seems docile, allowing us to talk and interact with her child. We still cannot iron her during the assessment. She made no attempts to stop us when we took the girl from her, and when asked, she showed us what seems to be a contract with a group called the Institute, located in Boston. It is our belief that this group, run by Luke, was given her son and her brain to use as a template for a robot type called a synth. Her compatriots, Fox, the intelligent Superman, and Scratch, have been laying low, and we haven't found anything that suggests that they're still alive. The child, who she named Catherine after her late mother, will be put in a foster home. Sergeant Hosea seemed to have an interest with the child. Maybe she'll file a petition to adopt it. Once the child is loaded up into a truck, I'll rendezvous with a team of rangers to go to Boston to try and find Luke. This hostile takeover of the dam severely impacted our ability to assist the populace. President Oliver has been insistent to pull all forces into searching for the Sierra Madre, some sort of pre-war resort. Hey people, Hammerhead here. Once again, I would like to issue my humblest apology for how short this video is. It was all over the place, and I really just wanted to get to Fallout Dust as soon as possible. Thank you, my homie Miles, for making this wonderful thumbnail. It sucks that this is such a cool thumbnail, but it's on like my worst video. Fallout Dust should be out before summer's over, because I'm a little jit. I still gauge shit by like summer or not summer. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have. I love you. Bye-bye.